from the Literacy Express, and I'm here today to help you make cool news videos, just like this one. You'll need to start by designing your backgrounds and introduction video. I made my backgrounds in Canva and my introduction video in iMovie. So let's get started. Let's head over to our co-anchor with an update about how to shoot your videos. Thanks, Miss Katie. The most important thing to remember when you're making your news videos is to write your script so that it seems like everything is being recorded at the same time, even though it's not. Back to you, Miss Katie. Thanks, Miss Katie. That was a great segment, wasn't it? But now let's jump into the nitty-gritty and get down to how I actually edited this broadcast all together.
Let's start by locating the DoInk app on your tablet. It has a purplish pink octopus and it says Green Screen. After you click on it, it will open to your project page. Press the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. Then press Create New Project. You now have a blank canvas to work on. The first thing you should notice is this little vertical red line. It is very important. This line determines where new items will be placed and existing items will be edited. Let's start our project by inserting our introduction video. Press the plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen on the very bottom row. DoInk allows us to insert a live camera feed, pre-existing videos, or pre-existing photos. Right now, we're going to use our pre-existing introduction video. So let's click on Videos. Now click on All Photos, then we'll select the introduction video, and then we'll hit Done. Now let's scroll our red bar to the end of the video until it snaps to the end of the clip. Let's add in our first news background. Press the plus sign on the bottom row again, and this time select Photos. Click on your news background photo and select Done. The next step is to add the image that will go into the news box. Click on the middle row. Now press the plus sign for the middle row, select Photos, and pick the photo that will go in the news box. But wait, this photo is way too big. Don't worry, we can resize it. By touching the screen with 2 fingers, you can expand, shrink, or even rotate the photo that you have highlighted. Make sure that you have the correct photo highlighted before adjusting. Now let's add in our main news anchor video. This video needs to be recorded in front of a green screen. Press the plus sign for the top row. Choose Videos and select your anchor video with the green screen background. I can adjust the clip and move it out of the way of the news box by making sure that my clip in the top row is highlighted. I can touch the screen and then move my clip wherever I want. As I scroll, you can see that my backgrounds were not as long as my video, but don't worry, we'll fix that in a second. The next step is to edit my video clip to only include the parts that I want to show. I have moved my red vertical line to where I want the end of my video clip to be. Now click on your video clip. You'll notice a black bar will pop up along the bottom. This black bar gives you many actions that you can do to edit your clip. You can cut, copy, paste, delete, trim, or split. Right now, we're going to trim my video to be the length that I want. Did you notice that it trimmed my video to the exact spot where the red vertical bar is located? Now let's scroll back and extend the background images. Click on the image that you would like to extend. You'll notice there is a small red square on the side. Click that square and drag your background image until it is just past the video on the top row. Now pay close attention because this next part can get tricky. Click on your video on the top row and line it up so the red vertical line snaps to the end of the clip. Now click on your background picture in the bottom row. Do you notice that my red vertical line stays in the same place? Make sure that the black bar is visible at the bottom. If it's not, tap on the picture in the bottom row again. Now hit Trim. Now my background lines up perfectly with my anchor video. I can preview my video by pressing play. Now let's follow the same steps to extend our breaking news image. Select the image, click the red square, and drag. I don't want this image to go all the way as I plan to switch it out. So I will have to preview my video and pay attention to the timestamp, the numbers at the bottom, to figure out when to stop my image. This seems to be the right spot now. So now let's add in the video clip for the news box. Make sure that the red vertical line is snapped to the end of the previous clip. Now press the plus sign in the middle row and select your video clip. This clip is also way too big, but let's not resize it just yet. First, let's preview the videos together to make sure that the talking points line up. My new video started a little too late, so I will need to edit it from the beginning to make it a little bit shorter. This can be done by clicking and dragging the green square on the side of the video. Now click on the center of the clip and drag it backwards to test it. Let's preview it again. It's good enough. Now click on the clip and select Cut. The whole clip disappears. Now click on the remaining clip in the middle row. Make sure that the red vertical line snaps to the end of this clip. Now press Paste. And voila! Your video is back, but now it lines up perfectly with the other clip. Now let's click on the top row again and scroll to the end until the red vertical bar snaps to the end of the clip. Select the middle row and in the black bar on the bottom, hit Split. Now that one long clip has split into two clips. Select the smaller clip to adjust it. Even after adjusting, this clip doesn't fit just right. So let's hit the mask button in the right-hand corner to edit it. This screen gives us several tools to help us edit the backgrounds. We can use the eraser to erase things we do not need, or the marker to redraw things we did not mean to erase. Using the square or circle tools, I can erase larger areas in a certain shape. When I'm finished, I can hit Done in the upper right-hand corner to return to my previous screen. Now my clip fits perfectly into the box. Now we can preview it again to make sure it looks great. It does look great, so moving on. I need to make sure I turn the volume off for that first clip that is back behind me. I do this by making sure the clip I want to edit is highlighted and pressing the speaker in the black bar across the bottom. I can then turn the volume all the way down so that it doesn't interfere with my speaking. Next, I'll need to trim my video clip to be the proper length. We'll do the same steps that we did before. We'll preview it. We'll move the red vertical bar to the place that we want to edit it. We'll select the clip and hit Trim. Then we'll preview it again to make sure it's the way we want. Now we'll finish up the video in the same manner that we started. Let's scroll to the end of our clip, making sure that the red bar snaps to the end of the middle clip. Then press the plus sign in the bottom row to insert your background photo. Now press the plus sign in the middle row and insert your new video. Now you can adjust it as you see fit. Remember, if you need to erase anything, you can hit the mask sign in the right-hand corner. Now, just like we did previously, we're going to trim our clip to the proper length. Then we'll cut it, line it up with the previous clip by snapping the vertical red bar to the end of the previous clip, and paste our new clip back. Finally, let's drag our bottom row background clip out so that it's longer than the middle row clip, and then trim it to match the length of the middle clip. And voila! Your news broadcast is finished. To export your video, you're going to want to hit the Export Video button at the very top of your screen. Your video will play while it's exporting. Make sure you do not touch the screen as this may mess up the export process. When your video has finished exporting, you must hit Save to the Camera Roll. If you do not, it will not save your video to your camera roll. And that's it. That's how you make a newscast video. See, it wasn't too hard, was it?
Wasn't that so cool? I hope this broadcast helped you understand how to use DoInk better. And now that you know it is so easy to use, I expect to see a lot of cool news videos out there. This is Miss Katie from the Literacy Express, signing off.
Oh yeah, it was totally made using the technology provided by the Literacy Express.